from a lot of different things. It's from a biblical story. It's from an Aleister Crowley, and it also kind of means, what we do when we travel around and bury people in noise and lights all over the place. It was just kind of, it was just sort of almost each one seemed to succeed the other one. It wasn't on that it had to be those colors, but they sort of just kind of felt like it was the color which fit with the songs most that were on those EPs. So maybe they all would have been blue if they were all really sad or something, but they kind of changed as the band went on, so changed color. Dead Moon is a band that we just think is really awesome and honest and have this like kind of really cool way about doing everything that they do, and it just seemed like the perfect band to kind of pay homage to, someone that we really liked and appreciated. And so we had this idea. Dion was playing a lot of Strange Moon, Dead Moon on this in the van as we were on tour in the U.S. and we just figured, why not? That would just
sounded like a strange idea as well. There's a lot of similarities between the bands, but there's also quite different bands. So it's kind of a interesting idea.
We had just signed with Mute Records, and it was like originally I always have this idea for every record where I want to create the craziest, most insane record that's ever happened and that we've ever done. And it's always the goal initially going into recording a record. But we just signed with Mute, and they gave me like tons and tons of their records and hanging out with like Daniel Miller. And I kind of started to get this inspiration for kind of this early electronic music. And even though we're absolutely against doing anything which involves kind of electronic music, we play everything with like guitars and drums. I just kind of was really inspired by this, and so it kind of took a different turn to really be more of a kind of produced record or something like that, and really kind of captured my excitement for Mute. Dion had just joined the band, or had been in the band for maybe a year or something, and that was like the first record that we wrote together. He is like such a good player, and he was showing me all of this like really cool, it comes from like a more of a garage rock kind of background, and so we just kind of wanted to make a record that was like when we were younger and first getting into recording, and we're both the same age, so we kind of had all these similarities of what was going on in our past, and we sort of just wanted to capture that thrill of like right when you get your guitar and you and your friends get together and record something. And so we wrote as many songs as we possibly could in like about a month and a half, which I guess we wrote a song every single day, and then we kind of took those songs and turned it into worship. When you play on stage, you really kind of transcend into some place which is amazing. It's like the most fantastic drug when it works. It's so great, and I don't even know what the hell is going on, so it's such a thrill and really exciting, and I don't even know how to describe it really. It's maybe like riding on a roller coaster or something which is derailed off the tracks and you're pummeling to your death, and that's good. fine, whatever. We play really loud music. I wouldn't want to go see a band just because they were loud, but it's still, sure, that's an honor. And it can, being loud, I think, is a pretty good, simple way to describe what our shows are about in some ways. It's like it's loud and it's ferocious and kind of in your face in some ways, and being loud, maybe that covers more senses than just sound. We're working on recording a record right now, and I think it's pretty good. I'm really excited. We're trying to, like, the band right now that we have, I think is the best that it's ever been sounding, and so really trying to capture all of us writing together, Dion's best bass, from like whatever comes from his heart, whatever's coming from Robbie's heart, like his kind of feeling of drums. I mean, sure, it kind of all meshes together for what's appropriate for, what everybody does as a unit, feel like everyone's playing their strong suit and making it kind of just the best that we can be as a band.